So question 6 asks us to create three things: a table, graph, and an equation to match the pattern shown below. Sketch figure 0 based on the pattern. There's two typos there, based on the pattern. Use one of your representations to determine the number of tiles in the eighth figure. So when I look at this as I proceed forward from figure 1 to figure 2, it appears that each time I'm just adding a new tile out at the corners, right? So it looks like this is increasing by 4 each time. And if I was to reverse this, I would take away these 4, leaving me just the one core tile in the middle. So figure 0 probably is just a single tile. And I could fill in this table based on this observation, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't need all of these. But if I start plugging these in at figure 0, it looks like I've got exactly one tile. At figure 1, I've added 4, so I'm at 5. Each time I'm adding 4, so we're going to get 9, and then 13 plus 4 more is 17, plus 4 is 21, plus 4 is 25, plus 4 is 29, and I think plus 4 more, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So again, you can see here that I'm starting out with just the one tile. That's my start, and I'm every single time I move forward, I'm adding 4. So the equation looks like y equals 4 times x plus 1. If you're one of the students who wrote x plus 4, please look at this closely, right? As x increases, an additional 4 is added to the output. So you've got 1 4 or 2 4s or 3 4s or 4 4s. So it's some number of 4s plus this constant of 1. It's always off by 1, so you're just kicking in 1 at the end. So yes, as I look at the pattern here, I am adding 4 as I proceed, but how do I show this repeated adding 4, right? We show repeatedly adding 4 by using the operation of multiplication. So this multiplication is showing us repeated addition. I can see from the table that it appears the eighth figure should have 33 blocks, and I could check that by plugging in x is 8. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 more is 33. The other thing that's here is it asks us to sketch a graph. So I've attempted to scale the axis here. I counted that every 2 units along the bottom was equal to 1, and each unit going up was equal to 1 on the number of tiles, the vertical axis. And again, I'll use red to kind of highlight this, but at 1, well, at figure 0 rather, we had 1 tile, and then each time from that we're just moving up. So next we hit the plus 4 rather, we would hit the 5 tiles, and if I add 4 more for figure 2, we should be at 9 tiles. If I add 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, I should be at figure 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and I should be at figure 4. And then the last one's kind of off, but I can put it right up here somewhere. So it's kind of nice because we can see, I don't want to connect these dots, but we can see our slope pattern here, right? Which is kind of more we've been talking about in chapter 2. But you can see here's this change in y. I increased by 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. And my change in x is actually only 1 unit because look at the scale, right? Yes, it's 2 blocks, but it takes 2 blocks to equal 1 unit. And when I look at my change in y over change in x, we've got a 4 over 1, which is 4. So my rate of growth is 4. That's the number of tiles I'm adding each time. And you can also see the rate of growth reflected in this coefficient of x.